And the day keeps rolling. Thank you for finishing the fluency. We can check that off of our list. Moving forward, we are going to review lesson 1 and getting into lesson 2. We are focused on our Common Core State Standard 7.RP.A.1. Compute unit rates associated with ratios of fractions, including ratio of length, areas, and other quantities measured in life or different units. We've already been doing this, okay? Let's get to our page number 5 in our workbook. We are looking at finding the math, real life problems. If your football team, Kansas City or the San Francisco 49ers, is 14 yards from the opponent's goal line, the other team gets a penalty which moves the ball half the distance toward the goal. How far is your team from the goal line after the penalty? Let's start thinking about fractions. How could we write this as a fraction? What numbers do we have? We know we have the number 14. And we have what? Rosie, you just said it. 2. Yes. How would I write this as a fraction? How do you think?
4 over 2.
14 over 2. Do we all agree with that? That is correct. That is a way to write fractions when concerned about the Kansas City Chiefs or the San Francisco 49ers being 14 yards from the goal line and then getting a penalty and moving the ball closer. Right? That is one way to do that, and that is correct. If you were picking a quarterback to start a new team, would you prefer a quarterback whose ball is caught half the time, 3/4 of the time, or 1/3 of the time? Don't answer yet. Let me write this. This is what I would consider half. This is 3/4. And this, let's go like, oops, hold on. Like that. 1, 2, 3, okay? And 1/3. If you were Brock Purdy, which circle would you want to throw to more often? Anyone? Ian?
The second one.
The second one. Why?
Because it has large amount and the other ones just don't have almost the whole circle.
If we're talking about, for instance, 100% of catches being made, right? It's pretty good, 100%. Can't get better than that. And I'm looking for the closest thing that's going to get to me to 100%. Yes, 3/4 of the time. It's pretty good. 3/4 of the time. Can you guys think of another way fractions are used in sports? What do you think? How about baseball? 2 out of 3. Out of 3. 2 out of 3. What's that look like? We know our total is what? 3. Does the total go on the bottom? The bigger number typically goes on the bottom when we're discussing things like this. What goes on the top? That's 2 out of 3. Remember the words we use. Numerator, denominator, great, we got that. Out of, a piece of, right? A fraction of the whole. Yes, yes? Yes?
Yeah.
Caleb?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's look at these. I like the pictures. A fraction represents a part of any whole. We are on page 6, gang. In this example, the part shaded is 1/4 of the whole shape. Do you see this? Mm-hmm. Is this picture correct? It's 1/4 of the whole shape, right? We can do it with objects also. If we have one green game piece, and the rest of the set are yellow game pieces, the entire set is 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have one green piece. 1/4 of the game pieces is in fact green. Yes? Feeling that? I see heads nodding. I see heads nodding. Which part of the whole shape or whole set is blue?
2,
2 out of
3,
5.
5,
2 out of, they already drew my line. 2 out of 5. Yes. How about here?
3,
We have how many blue crayons?
3,
3 out of
6, 7.
3 out of 7. Correct. Now this, I'm a little colorblind, but this looks purple, right?
Yeah.
I'm seeing no blue shapes. How would we write a fraction? What? What'd you say? You said 0 over 3.
3.
Yes, you caught it. We still have a total of 3 objects. None of them are blue. Bing, done. Nice job. 5/8 of the object. What do we do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Color how many?
5.
5. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5. 1/4 of the object.
Shaded all
Rosie,
of them except
how
for
many?
1.
Shade them all except for 1?
Yeah.
Or shade
Oh,
1
no,
and
no.
leave the rest blank?
1.
Yes?
Yeah.
6 out of the 7. Do we have 7?
Shaded all of them
Shaded
except for
six.
leave 1.
Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna go quick. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
All of
4 out of 4.
All of them.
All
All of them.
All of them. What does 4 out of 4 equal?
All of them. All of them.
All of them.
One whole set.
One.
One whole set. 4 out of 4. Half of the set. If I'm looking at an object, I love the visual, right? Cut it right in half.
3.
I have half of a set and the other half
Color half.
here.
Color half of
3.
it.
3.
Do you see how I segmented that?
Yeah.
If you're a visual learner, this is a good way to do it. Always draw your pictures, especially moving forward when it gets more complicated. And we're going to use less of these objects in our workbooks. They're going to be dealing with just our fractions and what they want us to do with them, right? So real good, if you're visual, start drawing pictures. You can do that. I'll give you sketch paper. We've got plenty of that. 1/3 of the object.
2.
How do you know that?
Because it goes, 3 goes into 6 2 times.
3 goes into 6 2 times. Great. So what did you do, Ian? You took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? You know how many pieces this fraction is segmented into, and it's asking for a third. The 3 is what we're going to use to determine how much of this object we shade. And you are right. It is 2. Half of the object.
4.
Again, I like to segment it. If it tells me a half, let's go. And yes, I color in all of that. Draw 3 different representations of a half. Ian, give me one.
We put the line like a
What object am I drawing?
circle.
A circle.
Just normal.
So far, so good? And you said
And
something about a line.
line down and line across.
A line down
And a line across.
and a line across. Okay, now what?
You do 2 on the top.
2 on the top. What do you mean do? Shade them in? Shade them in on the top. Does that represent a half?
Yeah.
It sure does. Jayla.
You can draw 3 triangles.
3?
And split the middle
Hold
one in half.
on. Way too fast. It's Monday. Way too fast. Now what?
And you know the middle one?
This one.
Split it in half.
Cut this in half.
Yeah. And then color the other side.
This side
Color one.
or this
half.
side? Doesn't matter really, does it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Nice job. Who else has something different than this? Ian.
circle and then, like, just a line through it.
And just a line through it,
Yeah.
and shade half the side.
Uh-huh.
All awesome, acceptable answers, yes. Do we have a comfortable understanding of this?
Yeah.
Do you think we could do some independent work and move forward
Yeah.
and nail it so we can see where we stand, so we can move on to lesson number 2 and 3 tomorrow?
Yeah.
Fabulous. Let's give it a shot. I'm gonna pass out some papers to you guys.